Oh, what's going on? We got a good one, damn good one today. Damn sure. What's going on, everybody? Jigoku Gaming Channel. Here we are once again. The hour is near, and not that Tartarus hour, because today we're on Persona 2, the one before that one, and we're going to be rocking out Eternal Punishment, mid to late game. Good to be with you. If you already have been keeping up with this series, you're going to know exactly where we are today. If you haven't been, though, good to see you. Glad you finally stumbled upon us. What took you so long? Here we are, Persona 2, Eternal Punishment, running through here, classic long play of this just tremendous game. Man, we've really been battling it out. Released here in 2000s on the PS1. We're going back here into the PS1 retro era by Atlus here. This is going to be the second part of the Persona 2 duology. If you're a modern fan, Persona 5 fan, you're going to want to listen up and definitely stick around, especially if you're a Persona 5 fan. This game gets weird in all the best ways, and it just has so much connection to a lot of the other games in the series. And if, like I said, you like that classic RPG Persona gameplay and like seeing kind of like the journey back into a lot of the earlier Atlus entries, this is going to be the place to be. Good to be with you. Check us out on our YouTube. Check us out on Twitch, Jigoku_gaming. Go ahead, like that video. Hit that subscribe button as well so I can get recommended more content like this and keep up with the latest of on our playlist. So I'm here at Jolly Rogers real quick. I don't want to eat, but we're doing the mid to late game. Like I said, we're here on the Persona 2 stream here, getting right into it. Part of this legendary Persona series by Atlus. And if, like I said, you haven't heard about this, you're in for a treat. This mix of dark themes, crazy supernatural events, which are about to get even more supernatural with this story of the Trifuni that we're gonna be getting into, and this, of course, whole challenging reality and what you think about what you know of the real world. So things are about to get real weird, like I said, in the best way here. And I want to start off here because we're in the mid-late game. I want to start off here with a couple of rumors. We haven't been really getting that many rumors here in the mid-game here. So, especially from Jolly Rogers. There is going to be a rumor from Jolly Rogers here that's going to also give me increased affinity readings. I've already gotten that for the Sumeru Genie. So, I just wanted to kind of showcase this place first because there is going to be a rumor right here. If you are playing through this, is going to serve as pretty much like a guide right here. As well, this long played, you get a enhanced affinity readings from the Sumeru Genie, and it's actually very, very good. A lot of those stuff can be like discounted items and stuff. I'm going to go show you where these discounted items you can get. So we're going to be heading over here to the subway, which is really our path for the main game is going to be right over here in this area. Like I said, we're going to be going to the subway. So before I get to this, because like I said, we're going to be pretty much locked into a lot of story here, I'm going to want to make sure I wrap up a couple of things. So today's stream is going to be very much kind of following this trend of grinding, showing you some good grinding spots, where to get rumors, where you'll want to kind of focus on, and hidden missables. That's what we're about to go into the air raid shelter here, the bomb shelter. And I'm going to grab a map from Salam Ladin, because right here is where we are going to get a lot of Fool cards. So he's going to give me the Torifune map 1 and map 2. That is going to be huge because that's where we're going to be going next. We're going to take a quick detour through the subway, but the Torifune map is going to be our destination here. That's going to be the in-game goal for our next dungeon. Like I said, we're really winding down here, so I'm kind of like trying to get as much progress and as squeezed out here as I can, and because there's still a lot to do. Like, in terms of leveling up, just got Satan and Lucifer on the last stream. I'm going to have that in the recap video as well coming out. Had the holidays here, but that is on the front burner here, so we should be having that out soon. And I'm going to show you two as well, because I wanted to kind of put all of these together as well. Probably do this in a separate video, but just kind of getting these legendary weapons, kind of getting these upgraded personas, getting these minor arcana fusions, mutations. I'm also going to show you how to get the mutation gear here in a second. That's going to be on today's stream. And the mutation gear, if you've been following the stream, you know about what mutations are and how to kind of get those mutation chants. We've been farming those mutations for upgrades, for skills. Just how to get, there's an item, basically a gear, that also will help you with that. I'm also going to show you how to make the best weapons in this game and upgrade them to their strongest absolute potential, so that they're giving also a plus 60 base stat in magic upgrade. Like you heard me right there, a plus 60 baseline in magic. Think about like you're just upgrading a character and you get plus 60 skill points in magic itself. Yeah, we're going to be getting straight into that today. We're going to be getting into a lot of these legendary, which kind of order I'd go through also. Because I already got some pretty strong weapons like the Dragoon, which we can also upgrade here. So I'll kind of go through, talk a little bit about these legendary weapons, what we can do there. I did an affinity reading for this guy. So I talked about that Sumeru Genie affinity reading, and if you've watched the stream before, you might have just seen that shop screen. You're like, whoa, how did you get that discount? Those enhanced affinity readings, a very, very useful one that you can get, actually makes it so you get discounts at stores like the pad here. And look at that. Now I can buy all of these crafting items, and each of these correspond with just a really strong craftable item from here, like the Supernova, like the Luna Hand, like the Star Freezer. Like I said, we're pretty much going to have a lot of these already. I think the only thing I really don't have maybe is the Hihi or Irukane gear, I believe. And that's going to take Obsidian. Obsidian's actually going to be pretty easy to farm. I think we can actually get that from the casino too. Let me take a quick look. So I have the Mithril Armor. Let me try that again. Second take. Rewind. So I have the Mithril Armor on right here. Also, I have Tatsuya in my party. If you remember last time, and my Persona 1 Innocent Fit 1 fans right here, eat your heart out. It's your boy Tatsuya. Well, I should say our boy, because Tatsuya's, like, the best, but Maya's the... Tatsuya's great. I can't wait to get my Persona 1 Innocent Sin playthrough, but Maya's just my favorite female protagonist in the series. I don't know if I'm going to say she's my favorite. I'm going to reserve it if she's my favorite in the Persona 2 duology. But if you have a favorite and you play both games, love to hear about it in the series here. And also, take a moment to pause here and take your bets. Are we going to get absolutely crushed this stream by all these tough bosses we're about to go face? Or has my grinding been enough? So we're going to have an easy time breezing through them. And I'm going to be able to show you a great amount of content here in no time at all. But Tatsuya is really, like, he's kind of emo. He kind of has that 2000s emo My Chemical Romance feel. These tears don't fall, they crash around me, like, every time, literally, he says anything. So, it's good to see him back, but he's going to be, like, really kind of soul-crushed, because he holds a lot of the burden of the events from the first part of this game. So, as a whole, can't wait till they remake this game. They add both parts of the story to the same game. If you'd like to see a remake, let me know in the comments below as well. Also, smash that like button because we need more Persona 2 content. Persona 2 is just such a great gem here in the duology. It's just such a cult classic. Part of that legendary Persona series, like I said, and we're about to get real crazy here. So it looks like I showed you the Conan one, I showed you Narumi, gonna grab the map from Shorefune, showed you also the pad right there, how to get those discounted items for the affinity reading. Unfortunately, I'm not going to make my legendary weapons quite yet. You're gonna want to stick with the stream here and wait till the end, and I'll show you how just to get that. So stick around here, we'll get back here in just a second. The last thing I need to do, though, before we can get those legendary weapon rumors, is I just opened the 6th floor of the basement. I also, while I was at the Sumeru Genie, got a Red Dragon affinity, which if you are fortune reading, which if you know anything about the fortunes, you're going to know, oh, Red Dragon, this guy, you know exactly what I'm going to be doing, and I'm going to the place to do it. But, no, that's the Red Dragon, basically, for those of you who don't know, it's basically a double XP buff. I think that's a good way to frame it. So you get twice the amount of XP after a fight, just like it sounds. And so go ahead and head down here. So that's going to basically make the XP gains from the 6th out of 8th basement floor here just that much stronger. Also, there's a very strong rumor right here for I don't have them on my screen anymore because I already talked to him, but at this point, when you do unlock the 6th level of the basement, and you're gonna have this group of guys, I'm trying to think, I think Yasuro, is that his name? I think Yasuro, he was from one of the previous entries. He's gonna be right here where the other guy was standing. Talk to them, they're gonna give you a rumor about a demon called Kudan, who is an absolute menace, because this demon can literally reset your rank progress on personas to 1. You heard me right. All that grinding you did to get them personas to level 8, he can literally reset them to 1. All the grinding that I've done as well is going to be at stake, so we're going to go ahead here and we're just going to do a quick save. Just to save that progress right there. Also, if you're joining us, hope you have a safe, fun. Maybe you're still continuing the celebrations of the July 4th holiday. Happy Independence Day to our American viewers. But shout out to our USA fans, friends, family. Alright, this guy right here, also, if you talk to him, his name's Junji Kinoshita. And he doesn't say it now, but after you do the conversation with Yasuo and talk to him about the Kudan rumor demon, he kind of just says, oh yeah, and I was pulling their leg about that. So again, going back to just the power of the rumor system in this game, if you're not familiar with Persona 2, this game is all about rumors as power. That's kind of like the whole unique mechanic is rumors, revolving around this idea of people believing a rumor and it becomes reality. And that's just a really good demonstration of that, where you just get this great line from Junji right there just saying, oh yeah, Kudan, I was just pulling his leg, like telling him that there was this, this demon down here. And we spread that rumor, and now there actually is going to be that demon down there, so thanks, bud. There you go, rumors is power. Just such a novel gameplay concept right there. I love it, just having that idea of something actually becoming true. Somebody believes it right there, and that's how pretty much the New World Order, who were taking the fight directly into their front door, basically, at this point in the story. So we're going to be kind of locked into it. So I want to make sure I have my best, I'm on my best personas. Let's go ahead here. We're in Area 6. Looks like there's a lot of just crap laying around, really. Now, I'm going to use the Astoma trick here. So basically, the great thing about 6, or I shouldn't say great, but the rewarding thing about the dungeons now in 6 is now we can use the Astoma trick. And if you don't remember that Astoma trick, I've shown it in a couple of videos now. You can watch them in those previous videos there. I might link one to this in the description. But just pop Astoma. I can also just tell you here, you just pop Astoma if you're under level the demon, because the way, if you're familiar with how Astoma works, right, you're lower than the level demon you're looking for, it'll show up. Everything at your level or lower won't. So we can just walk around here and wait for the Kudan to show up. I'm actually going to do a save real quick too, because remember, just like I told you, the Kudan's actually pretty nasty. because it has a move that can reset the rank of any persona that it hits to rank 1, which basically takes it from a fucking grown-ass persona to a wee baby, a wee laddie or lassie. So we're just gonna save it, be very careful here as I navigate the dungeon, looking for the map here. I believe it's around all this. 6 isn't too bad to navigate. It's kind of more like 1 than some of these other ones. Shout out to my cat who's making a guest appearance on stream today. He says, yeah, it's not too bad. So like I said, here we are in the basement of 6. Hopefully I'm kind of upset a little bit that I use the Estoma trick here, because I am losing out on some of that red demon XP, or that red dragon XP. And oh, we got a Sachiko letter though, so that's gonna make me feel a little bit better. So Chico says August 25th. Okay, so going more to this story of Sachiko. Let's go back. I might even just do a whole video here on the Sachiko, story. So if you'd like to see that, let me know in the comments below here. So August 25th, Sachiko's letter. He says, "Mommy taught me some new things. Where the sun rises, Daddy should know, and the goddess of love and beauty, Freya." Oh, if you combine these with the post at the entrance, it also makes the lock's number. Daddy's myths are fun. Okay, so right here we got Sachiko's letter, and like this right here, if you've been following, it basically outlines, this is kind of like a Resident Evil style puzzle. There's this bigger puzzle that we're kind of going through right here, and we hear Sachiko talking about this item that she has, and she's hidden it away in her room, and the room is locked with a number. And if we can figure out this riddle that she's had, but that basically is, well, if you know Persona and Shin Megami, a lot of mythology, that's what I want to say here. A lot of mythology that is ingrained in the series. I want to go through that door there. I was looking at that door, and I don't think that's the door. I think that goes to 7 or one of the previous areas. Probably 5, actually. Let's go ahead here, and we're going to make another right here. Let's go ahead east. But, if you know the Persona series, Shin Megami series, a lot of these... Oh, there we go. There's the map. There's something. I have no idea what that is. There's something, bones or something like that. I think those are bones. I think that's supposed to be like some bones or something. But if you know the series, you know it's heavily involved in mythology. So we're going to have a lot of... Oh, there we go. The map. Here's the map for the Shelter 6. We have a lot of mythology that's tied and connected to the actual lock here. Okay, and this is going to be the layout of 6 right there. I'm going to go ahead and save the game on that. Alright, so now we're just going to farm Area 6. Like I said, we're looking for Kudan. Also, there's another demon called Odin that can spawn here. It's really good. But I'm going to go ahead. I'm not going to Stoma farm real quick because I have 2 other things I need to grab other than Kudan. Which it doesn't look like we're going to have him here anyways. We have Crowley and a couple of other things. Actually, that's not Crowley. Who is that? That's Alistair. We need to get... Before we can get the legendary weapons, we're going to need to get 2 more demon rumors, and that's going to be Hyper Zeonia and one other one. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to form a bond here with Crowley. I think Crowley should be a good one here. Alright, let's go ahead. We're gonna, now that we have Tatsuya in the party, like I said, if you watched the last video, we said goodbye to Nate. Yes, I know, we had to say goodbye to Nate. We said goodbye to Chris. That was a hard one, too, because he had to go back to work. We said goodbye to the rest of the Persona 2 cast. Aikichi, Lisa, they all got, like, absorbed into a black hole. We still have Mary here. I believe she's still here, but a lot of the other Persona 1 and Persona 2 cast members have taken a bow and exited stage left. Now we got Tatsuya, and he's taken the scene. He's entered stage right, and he's going to be basically with us for the remainder of the game here, so we're going to have a lot of new, needless to say, we're going to, with Tatsuya now in the party, we're going to have a lot of new contacts, but we're going to lose a whole bunch of them that we had with Nate. If you're doing the Ellen route, that you also lose the ones like Fashion Show and stuff that you have with Ellen. You're going to become an adult, like it or not. There's no need to act like one now. You don't have much time to seek dreams. That sounds like the words of a loser. I promised I won't become one. Oh my gosh. Tatsuya has some pretty, like, good exchanges. Tatsuya, I'll tell you one thing. In this world, there's a hell of a lot more promises broken than kept. It's true. You would never have, you would absolutely never get contacts like these in the other Persona or Shin Megami games, especially the modern ones. Shin Megami 5 fans, you would never get this, ever, in that game. Persona 5 fans, you would never get this. This is why I said it's such a great twist back, because you get a lot of, like, Battlefield always smoking. You know, you got a lot of, like, just real dialogue, dark elements, story, horror, aesthetics, everything that really they're talking about Persona 6 going back to. And I'm wondering, can Persona 6 do something like this? I mean, I don't know. We'll have to see. But all the talk I've heard about Persona 6, going back to the dark story, going back to the horror aesthetics, more ominous, potentially being the darkest in the series yet. Who knows? But I think it's got a lot to work on to reach the level of Persona 2.
So, who wants to have their face smashed?
Just like I said, there's so many dark themes in this. It just delves into very mature themes, you know, and it's just wrapped in this really great multi-layered narrative. So great job to the Atlus team to this one. Can't wait till they actually do a remake for this one, like they have done for Persona 3 Reload, and like they are going to be doing for Persona 4 Revival. Let's go ahead here. We're gonna speed through. We're going to speed through this one on Crowley. So what I'm going to do here is I'm getting information for the last two rumors I need for the legendary weapons. And this is going to help clear up the queue for those legendary weapon upgrades. Pretty much we're not going to have it all cluttered up with a bunch of unnecessary rumor spells. Alright, doesn't look like he had one for us right there. That's alright, Bill. Let's go ahead and take our frustrations out on the rest of the group. So, I'm actually trying to... Oh, let me analyze these guys real quick. I cannot remember... Okay, I was gonna say, I think one of these are physical or they do magic. Okay, so that's perfect. Alright, got you. Let's see, who are you on? Well, okay, we're just gonna Agidine it up, I guess. Oh. Why do I have so many Agidines? I have an insane amount of Agidines here. Let's go ahead and might switch it up a little bit here. Yeah, Inferno, that's not... Literally, my whole team does fire damage. I didn't realize this, but my whole team pretty much does fire damage. Alright, let's go ahead. I'm gonna put Balfu on parry then. So, somebody's gonna have a Maha Agadine, surely. And that's why I put that one on you. Alright, so this is just gonna be a great setup to always basically have Meltdown on demand. Oh, hold on here. I misread. Did I misread something here? Oh, Ulala had a Magnus. Had a Magnus. I misread my. I'm sipping my coffee. I'm gonna need more coffee.
Secure position.
There we go. Now we should have pretty much Meltdown on every exchange. Which this is exactly if I were like grinding levels out here. This is exactly, and here's mutations. Who needs mutation gear, right? Look at that. Who needs mutation gear when freaking literally you have fusion spells? But going back to what I was saying here, this right here is where a lot of XP would be gotten from just going through and using fusion spells like Meltdown, like a lot of the other fusion spells, just to keep getting that XP gain right there. And you saw how much XP I got from that. That was a decent chunk of change. Now, the great thing about these older games is they'll usually throw like 8 enemies at you at once in some of these larger exchanges. So you're going to get tons of not only money, which in this game is yen, but you're going to get tons of experience points as well. There's Seeker right there. Now, like I said here, we're just pretty much going to have Meltdown on demand. Let's see how far this can take us.
Let's get this over.
Until something actually has a fire resistance or a magic resistance. Not bad. Yeah, that's good. So, unlike, this is the original, so unlike the PSP remake, you're not going to have the fast forward button. But if I did have the fast forward button, like I'd already know, all this is basically one hit. We're out of here. And it doesn't even get to Maya. Maya is actually the most crack. Not to even mention, that's pre-60, pre the legendary weapons we're about to get. Oh, okay, now we got someone who's gonna actually say no to our bullshit. That's gonna be Ares right here. Because I believe he has a fire resistance. Let's go here. We're gonna go ahead and talk to Crowley one more time. See if he knows anything about the rumor spells. Ooh. I'm gonna make another one with Ares here. Oh, also, I didn't show you this, but you can go to the Sumeru prison just like you do in the video on my channel for unlocking the original Flamenco de Passion. And now you unlock a new one called Dance of Passion Special, where both the Suo brothers, Katsuya and Tatsuya, play guitar. And Katsuya has an electric guitar! That's badass. Oh, look at that. That's all. By all means, you must carry on the tradition to future generations so this wonderful art does not die. Absolutely shout out to the fucking Persona team for writing that in. Amen. Especially, that's more relevant today than ever. Especially fucking in the age of AI and a lot of fucking Suno-generated music and shit. I love the Tatsuya dynamic his electric guitar adds to it. And it looks like they made him a black Fender Stratocaster. Looks like, yeah. You liked it. Alright. Let's go ahead and we're just going to make a contract with Ares. See if we can get a rumor from him as well. Just kind of grab a couple of them. I might grab one more just to increase my chances. Because like I said, we just basically need these two more. We're still looking for Kudan as well. And there's one more demon, Odin, that we're looking for who also can appear in here. So we have three different things to look out for in here in this basement. Between the rumor spells, the bosses of the 6th floor here, and or that third thing I said was, oh yeah, Odin. All right, I think that was this one. I was too busy thinking about that great performance between Tatsuya. So like I said, you can get that. At this point, after Mount Iwado, just go there to the Sumeru prison again, where Akichi was in the gas chamber, band members, and go talk to Tatsuya in there. Basically the same way you did with Katsuya earlier. I'm just going to speed through all these dialogues here, just so we can get this already. Oh, damn, he didn't have anything for us. Let's go ahead here. I'm going to grab one more here. Go ahead. Yeah, we'll grab this one. Usually either advice or persuade works in like 80% of exchanges. Waste of a good dragon XP, but it's all good. Really, that's gonna come in handy for the big battles. Alright, so we got all of our contracts laid out. See if we can farm these last two rumor spells real quick, just so we can get those legendary weapons, or if we run into Kudan or Odin, any of these 4 bosses here. Looks like, looks like there's one. Ooh, or Succubus. Succubus also, that was the third thing. Succubus has the Open Sesame card that I need, which is going to be Trifui, basically, the Trifui card. And I need 3 more spells to completely 100% be Time Castle here. Now, like I said, I'm pretty much going to have Meltdown on demand. Hunan, he negates rock. I'm surprised Renok hasn't actually done anything yet. Oh, yeah, that's a spell. Okay, I remember that. Okay, so we're gonna have to lightning on this one. I'm surprised Ulala's persona hasn't upgraded yet. Usually this one can upgrade by now. I need Heat Wave, so let's go ahead and... who is Arthur? Alright, there we go. I was saying, I need Heat Wave. This thing, negates magic. Ooh, what is that, Almighty? I think that's Almighty damage. Come on, man! It's like they know. Like, the AI in this game is trained to know who the fucking actual threat about to turn up on them is. It never fails. Absolutely never fails. Okay, that's alright. Just gonna have to do a Malakala here. He's basically gonna have to do the same, just gonna do the same thing. Are you gonna make me change Maya over to Renok? How dastardly. Alright, let's try this out. Yo. Balfu, that's not alright. Balfu, that is not alright. I do have refresh ring. I could throw a refresh ring on him, but like I said, not gonna be too worth it here. Because we have this pretty much in the bag. Katsuya is going to be able to use Deathbound anyways.
It's over.
Look at that Deathbound animation. That's certainly come a long way.
What are your excuses at the station?
Alright, easy enough. Nice 2000 XP right there. I'm just gonna give everybody a good chance to level up here. I'm gonna go ahead and save it real quick. Like I said, I don't want to run into Kudan, and he absolutely annihilates my team with a bunch of rank resets. That would be absolutely dastardly, but I know the devs of this game love to troll. They absolutely were like, man, we fucking are absolutely trolling. Now again, I could have Stoma Trick right here, but since I have that red dragon effect doubling my XP gains, and I also need rumors for the last two rumor demon spells I'm going to need, or rumor spells I'm going to need to grab before we can get the legendary weapons, I'm just gonna kind of rock out here without a Stoma. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can get any information on these spells. And I'm just gonna ask her for info. Oh, nothing. I'm trying. Maybe we can get it. Maybe I'm not at the point yet and we actually can get it. I'm just gonna try here. I'm just gonna try. Because I'm gonna say if I can't get these informations, I'm just gonna go get the legendary weapons, and I'm just going to assume that we are good. I think I might be good. I might be good here. So sounds good. We'll still get Odin and Kudan then, but I might be good here on Hyper Zionia and some of the other ones. Let's go ahead here and Maragidine. Only? Yeah. Oh, actually, hold on here. Let's just do this. Zeodyne. I didn't think about this. We can just do that. Change you back to Bacchus. Oh, that Mega Deal is huge. You back on Izanami. Alright, let's just do that. Looks good.
Now.
Let's go! Ready?
Now, Bacchus, that is going to be Dionysus, known as in other games.
We'll hear your excuses at the station.
And is that Tatsuya? Nah. I was hoping Tatsuya double up finally. Alright, so we're in the bomb shelter here. Alright. I'm gonna pop a Stoma. Let's go ahead and we're gonna farm for the boss. See if we can get some boss content here. And just try to farm out, bring out Odin, and not run into. Maybe actually running into HP traps will help. Oh no, my double XP ran out. Oh, that. Of course, my double XP runs out right when I get the boss. Absolutely dastardly. It's Kudan. Okay, so Kudan's an absolute menace. Also, why does this cow look like it hit a massive blunt? Like, I feel like we just disturbed this thing while it was in the middle of something. Alright, so... okay, what okay, let's go ahead here. It wasn't even good. It wasn't even a good joke. Let's go ahead here. We're gonna go ahead and switch over to Ibisu. And man, we should make that cow right there needs to actually be the mascot of this stream. I think that needs to be a thing. Let me know, should we bring that cow back to the stream? And if the cow is smoking, what strain is it smoking to all of our enjoyers out there? So let's go ahead here and we're gonna Makakaja on the on Lala over here. And looks like we should be good. I don't think this thing has any weaknesses. I'm not 100% sure. Man, I'm so pissed off. Oh, I'm so pissed when I hit that right. That's all on me though. What can you do? That's all on me. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do here. I'll switch these two around. Let's go ahead and put Ulala back on Renok. We'll see what that does. That's so funny. Oh, was that it? Yo, no you did not. Yo, no you did not. Yo, he reset my persona ranks. I knew you were a fucking troll, bro. No, look at this. He reset my fucking ranks. Bro, what? What? Yo, the devs were clip that. Yo, clip that. The devs were trolling. There is no way. Hold on, we gotta clip that. No. Did that hit my whole party? Is that everybody? Back to rank 1? Is that the whole... Oh my god. Literally, they hit 5. They hit... Oh my gosh. That is crazy. That is absolutely wild. I have no words. Chat, look. Look what they did to my boys. Oh my gosh. They got my Mahakala. They reset all my progress. Yo. Oh. Well, that's why I'm going to follow my own advice. And we load. And luckily, I will have my, luckily, I'll have my, dragon effect here. Did you see that XP gain, though? That was like 4,000 XP that thing had. So with that red dragon effect, that's going to be 8,000 XP. Yeah, I'm just going to stoma trick. So that is exactly why you want to save it. Even though I did just lose some progress right there. I'm not too concerned about it because I didn't have anything too crazy come up. Let's go ahead. Try to get that stupid fucking cow again. That thing's definitely the mascot of the stream because it's a fucking shitter. No! My stoma effects ran out. Let's try that one more time. So this is what's known as The save load trick. This is known as the save load trick. So what the save load trick basically is what it sounds like. You save, and then you reload if you need to basically change up the layout here, or the tables. There we go, we got the tables. Now, we should have either Odin... No, it's fucking Seeker. Why is it Seeker? Oh, I forgot to Stoma. What? What? That's fucking crazy. We are out of here. We are absolutely out of here. Get me out of here. Bro, get me out of here. What is going on? Do I get a turn? I got all? Oh, we're out of there. Woo! Woo! We're fucking out of there. That Mahamudo was actually devastating. What is going on, guys? What is this RNG right now? Why is it so nasty? If this was Persona 5 or any other Persona game, or SMT 3, I think also SMT 5, that absolutely would have destroyed your run through, because leader death is a thing. Unlike on Persona 2, where leader death is not a thing. Meaning just because Maya got Mahamudo right there doesn't mean she got absolutely nocturned. Or, you know, got Persona 2'd, you know. Because you can still have your party members who are alive carry on. So, very much old school JRPG in that. Very Dragon Quest 11-esque. You're a more modern fan. And we're familiar with that format. I'm just trying to farm that fucking cow over here. I think I got it. Good, I think I got it. I think we got it. I think we got it. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. There's our fucking crackhead cow.
You wanna go?
I hate you, cow. You and your chill ways. They actually are not chill at all. Alright, let's go ahead here. I'm just gonna have Tatsuya. Hit the big fist. Looks good. Let's go ahead and change you. Back to Renok, who Maya is on. Actually, that's alright. That's alright because you can, who has the lightning? Perry has lightning. Yeah, she has Zeodyne. Try that out. Should be a good loadout here. Good, the fucking cow didn't do its fucking bullshit.
I need you now.
Let's go attack it. See if we can finish it with this here. Or hit it with the illusion. There we go.
Freeze.
Alright, we got it with the dragoon. Fuck that cow.
At the station.
Literally, fuck that cow. I think it's an absolute menace that it fucking reset 5 of my personas back to level 1. That is some dastardly work. Funny enough, it doesn't look like I got double XP gained for that. I thought I could farm a double XP off that boss, but it looks like it didn't work. So we got Kudan's head. We can take that back to Yasuo. The great thing about that now is we get the mutation gear unlocked. So with that, now we got mutation gear unlocked. That's huge. And I'm pretty much going to do that. I'm just going to see if we can grab Odin real quick. It looks like Odin's a little shy right now. He doesn't want to come out. Let's try one more Stoma. If Odin doesn't come out, we're going to head back and turn this into Yasuo for the mutation gear. Like I said right here, a Stoma trick, just pop that Stoma, run around. Pretty similar to some other games, the way it works. Grind out this last boss here in the Area 6. Remember, last area, in Area 5, we had Izanami. It was actually the big hoobah of Persona 4. So we beat up Izanami before you even got a chance to get his hands on her. Alright, let's go here. It looks like Odin's a little scared. I think he's scared of Maya. Alright, let's go ahead here, and I'm just going to run one more time, see if we can get this Hyper Xeonia rumor. If not, we're just going to head back to Yasuo real quick. One more battle here. Who knows, we might get Odin. Is it Odin? No, it is not, but it is Succubus, and I do need Succubus for her card. That does end up working out here. Let's go ahead. We're going to use Baptism by Thunder here. Yeah, let's see if I can throw one more in. I think I got one more I can throw in here. Ah, there we go. See what that does.
Follow me.
Okay, good. We got 2 AoE lightning attacks here. Loadout's looking real good with all the amount of fusion spells that I have at my disposal. Ow, that hurt. Tetsuya, what? Is Apollo weak to... You're on Apollo, that's why. Let's go ahead here. I'll change you back to Izanami. Pop Affectionate Frere. And not quite sure how I want to finish this one. I guess we'll just double it up with Aggie. That's gonna be a double fire fusion spell. Nice.
I am the champion.
Alright, let's go ahead and head out here. We're gonna go grab that mutation gear. So now that we got that crackhead cow taken care of, or that stoner cow taken care of, Kudan, who was funny enough just basically a fun rumor that Junji told. Yasuo, who we're gonna have to go back here to. Wrong way. And speaking of fun rumors, yeah, fun for him, maybe, but at our disposal. But as the saying goes, if you can't laugh at other people's expense, who can you laugh at? Fucker. Alright, let's go back and talk to Yasuo so we can get our mutation gear. Basically, what the mutation gear is going to do is make it a lot easier to unlock the actual mutations in each persona. So if there's like that tough mutation that you have a hard time getting, or in my case, I'm trying to get Renok to mutate into get her modification ability and turn into Ukulane, who is a return character in a lot of the Persona and SMT games. They're a big Celtic lore figure, hero. Oh, we're gonna have to go to the roof, basically. So let me go ahead. I went out to the wrong spot here. I was thinking I had to go somewhere else, but we're gonna go to the roof. So let's actually go this way here. Roof should be right up here. Yep, just do the rooftop entrance here. So this is going to be how to get the mutation gear. You'll notice I got Kudan's head from that last battle. Yasuo was just right over here. He's the one in the glasses. Geeky looking one. So Kudan can refer to monster in general. I thought they were referring to that horrible Kudan. I feel like there was a localization right there error. I thought they were referring to that horrible Kudan. Yasuo, they got us pretty good, didn't they? Yeah, see, that's where the Junji's little trick he was playing on him where it was, but it turns out it wasn't a trick, and it looks like I was the butt of that joke, getting 5 of my personas reset to rank 1. That is the guy we're looking for right there, Yasuo. That is also just so mean and cruel of the devs to put that in as an actual mechanic. Imagine you're playing Persona 5, right? Or Persona 6. Or even be it Persona 4. Or maybe even Persona 3 Reload. And you had a demon that you encountered that just straight up, turn 1, nothing you can do, resets your Persona's level to its base level that you got it at. And you have to re-level it up and get its unlocked. Well, yeah, and everything basically didn't inherit through fusion. It loses. Absolutely rage-inducing. So that's why you definitely want to save before that one, or you will lose a lot of progress, because if it does that and runs, you're shit out of luck. And you're going to have to grind all that progress back. Been there, done that. Nope. Alright, so he's stating such obvious things, but that doesn't mean that Kudan doesn't exist. Everyone's talking about it. Because we spread the rumor. If it did exist, he'd be surprised. Is there anything? That's the head of Kudan. You're giving it to me? Thank you very much. We can now scare that conduct guy. Speaking about Junji there, the guy who is been standing in front of the basement entrance this whole time. And you'll learn more about him from the man searcher when his mom's looking for him. Take this as my thanks. Maya got Persona Gear 3 PT set. That's gonna be the mutation gear. That's great, Yasuo, but stinks to high heaven. So right there, bada bing, bada boom. Would you look at that? We got the mutation gear. So this side quest right here, or this Rumor Demon quest, it is something you can miss in the main game now if you're just kind of running place to place and you're not coming through here, talking to everybody, seeing what's going on, you know, around town. You can easily miss this right here. And this is going to increase the mutation rate chances for personas, like, by a really good percentage. I got a data here. So now, unfortunately, I'm going to have to take off my best dress, I think. Oh, actually, no. I think it's, yeah, there it is. It's an object here. So that 3-point gear is going to give you a couple of different things here. It's going to be 3 different accessories. The best one's going to be the mutation gear right here. That's going to increase the Persona's user's chance of the mutation happening. I'm going to go ahead and throw that on Ulala. Here's some of the other gear that it gives you too. This one makes it so Personas rank up faster. That's great for if you get hit by Kudan and you need to get from rank 1 to rank 8 again. You can just throw that on. But yeah, that's going to make it so ranking up faster. Good way to get those Personas from rank 1 to 8. So if you got a new Persona, so I'll probably be getting some new Personas after, you know, this Torfune dungeon coming up. Or if I get the any of the casino ones, like we got Bishamon 10 over there and a lot that we took a look at last time when they got the new Personas at the casino. That one's going to be good right there for ranking up. And right there, the adjustment gear, that's going to reduce the SP cost. Honestly, I put these two kind of in a similar boat for utility. Yeah, you're going to rank up faster. This is going to make it so you can keep using TM more often so that you can rank up faster as well. So, I mean, take your pick right there. But that's pretty much going to be it. And then the mutation gear, which is just going to be, like I said, that's pretty much going to be the highlight of that whole 3-point gear set right there that we just got. So let's go ahead and save that one more time. Got one more thing to do here. I need to go back to the pad and we're gonna make the legendary weapons now that we got the basement 6 boss taken care of there, and we can go back and double check that pretty much. We have the all the rumors that we need. There are about probably 4 to 6 rumor spells all throughout the bomb shelters, say area maybe 2 through 6 right there. You got Atomic Bufala, of course, the Jack Frost spell. You're going to have, I think its name is, I ran all the way over here and I didn't even knew that. Stupidith, I think that's its name. You're going to have its Atomic Wind spell or whatever special wind spell it does. You're going to have the Frey spell, the upgraded one that Demeter does. You're going to have the Dynamic Aguilau that Pyrojack has. So what's that? Already 4 right there, going on to 5. And I'm listing out kind of all of them right here. But so yeah, I'll probably say maybe 6 is going to be about a good number right there. Alright, so we're going to head to the pad real quick. And I'm going to create the first of my legendary weapons. Like I said, I had to go through there and basically collect a whole bunch of Rumor Persona spells. Alright, so here we are at the pad. Now that we're here, I'm gonna start making some mutation gear. Or not mutation gear, I'm gonna start making some legendary best in slot items. So this is basically where I'm going to use the first of my item breeders. And if you don't remember or you don't know what an item breeder is, I have those in my previous videos, how to get those. Check out the Persona recap video. I might put a link for that in the description down below. Let's go ahead here. Save both of these. And like I said, now we're going to be able to make the ultimate gear. And let's go ahead here. These item breeders are going to be what we help us duplicate any item in the game. Now, Legend Bright's really good, but so is the Akashic Rings. I'd say probably Legend Bright's the most. I'd say Legend Bright's definitely like probably the biggest contender for what to use this on. Go ahead and find my Legend Bright. This is because there's only a set amount of guaranteed Legend Brights that you get in the game, and they're very, very hard to come by. But grinding them out, like their drop chance is pretty freaking low. I think you're actually might be better off grinding Fool cards through Demon Negotiations. I mean, that's the level that Legend Brights are pretty much on in this game. So I'm going to use the item breeder. It's going to come in handy here because it's going to be a cheat code to duplicate any one item in the game. I'm just going to use it on my Legend Bright right there. Now you saw my item breeder went away and it went down to 1. But fear not, because that one item breeder ended up giving me a second Legend Bright right there. So that's a good reason to save your item breeders and not use them on like a Soma too early or something. And now that oh, look at that. So that also the affinity readings right here. Like I said earlier, I had started at the beginning of Sumeru Genie. I started an affinity reading with the upgraded infinity reading that you get from the Conan Rumor, and it's going to give me a discount here at the pad. Here I am with my discount. And you actually get some unique new interactions with these characters. Go ahead here, I'm gonna develop 2 strongest best in slot weapons for characters in this game. And that's going to be the legendary weapons here. Now, unfortunately, not getting that discount on the developing. That's alright, 100,000 not too bad here. Here's what I'm gonna do with this. Here's where I'm gonna go with this. If you've noticed, I've been pretty much hoarding a lot of money throughout the game. I've been buying a lot of weapons throughout my playthrough, basically to get to this point right here, because like I said, strength doesn't really have a big place in this game. It's mainly about magic attack, which legendary weapons are great for, because not only are they going to give you some of the highest stats in the game, just pure baseline stats at 160. You're also going to be able to make them even stronger through rumors, which we're going to go back to the Bomb Shelter 6 and upgrade these through rumors to make their magic attack a base plus 60 attack. So I'm going to basically talk to you about the legendary weapons here, because now's a good time. Now we're finally going to get into the best in slot items. I've been really excited waiting for this here. This is where things are absolutely just going to hit a whole new level. So there's two kind of minds I have about upgrades and legendary weapons, and I kind of want to give a little bit of a disclaimer here. The way and order I do this is a little bit different than how some other people might do this. Alright, basically, here's why. I'll give you kind of the long and short of it. So, if you remember last time, I'm on my second playthrough here. I have Lucifer and I have Satan cards already from the casino. Now, wait, this game has the return mechanic, which is basically same as Persona 5's itemization mechanic, which lets you return an item or return a persona back for like an item, piece of armor, accessory, etc., etc. So, since I have both of those characters, I'm actually going to be able to return them for some of the basically strongest handguns in the game, which is going to be Lucifer. I believe returning him returns the Gun of Might, which the Gun of Might, I believe, is actually just I think it's actually hands down the strongest weapon or handgun for a character like Maya or Katsuya. And Katsuya's already got the Dragoon, which is also going to be able to be upgraded. So basically, the Gun of Might makes the legendary handgun, in my opinion, useless and a waste of a Legend Bright. That's just my opinion. Legend Brights are very limited in this game. I'd rather use my Legend Brights on people who can immediately gain a benefit from them, and it's not going to be outclassed. Like, I want the actual best in slot weapons to be best in slot weapons. Like I said, I happen to be at a point on this New Game Plus, I'm going to be able to get the best armor and the best handguns available. The armor in particular is actually given by Satan, and that's the Guze armor. And the Guze armor is, like I said, just the stats and everything, hands down, high level, the best armor in the game. And it's not the personal best. I think the Eerie, I think this one right here, was that 67? This gives it a good run for its money right here because of the S defense. That's pretty much what we're going to be trying to get here as well, the Hihi Irokane. But I would say hands down in the gun category for handguns, Lucifer's Gun of Might is actually going to be the much, much better item. So, other than that, I'm going to grab instead the legendary coin for Balfu and the legendary glove for Ulala. With that in mind. So those are going to be... I thought maybe legendary katana, but honestly, right where we are, Tatsu is already going to be coming in pretty buffed up. And this is the point too, if you have a Persona 2 Innocent Sin save file, all that stuff is going to transfer over. My vets of the series, you're going to know that, especially if you already used that feature. So I feel like the katana is kind of moot as well. Just at least at this point, we can go back and get one. But in the handgun category, we're not going to need anything for Katsuya or for Maya here, because we're going to have access to the strongest guns available already, best in slot for them. So I'm going to go ahead, like I said, and grab it for these two. And I actually messed up here. Hold on. Oh no, hold on here. I want to use I'm gonna use that for one more Legend Brite as well. Hold on. But that's what I would do right there. That's exactly how I would do it, except for I would use my second item breeder on the Legend Brite before getting rid of it. So let's go ahead here. I'm gonna reload that real quick. Here we are back at the pad. If you're going to use your item breeders here, this is the time to use them on all your Legend Brites, at least so you have one more Legend Brite available. Or a Akashic Ring. There's still going to be more, like, to come. I believe there's still a couple more left in the game. But let me go ahead here. I'm going to use both my item breeders on those Legend Brites. Alright, where is that Legend Brite at? Here it is. Now, I know in a previous video I said the Akashic Ring's a good one too, and it is. Akashic Ring still remains a good choice for the item breeder right there. It's just a little bit easier by comparison to farm and to get than the Legend Brite. So that's why I'm just going to use both of those on the Legend Brite itself, so I still have that one Legend Brite available. And there is our best in slot weapons covered for Ulala. And look, I haven't even like changed Ulala's weapon. Look, I haven't changed her weapon since the beginning of the game. She's literally rocking with this 16 attack because it doesn't matter. Like her, it's more about magic attack in this game. But now, look at that. Look at that difference. You see, look at that, 104, 248. Yeah, Ulala just got a huge upgrade right there. Let's go ahead here and put the Balfu on his, and we're going to head back real quick to the rumor mill there in the 6th floor of, or the 6th room of the bomb shelter, and we're going to get the rumor now that makes these even stronger, and they're truly going to be looking like some best in slot weapons after we get this next rumor. Right now they're looking pretty strong with that 160 base, but we can make them even stronger. Let's do it. I'm just going to save right there. And like I said, honestly, handguns, not really thinking I'm going to need them because I do have access to that Lucifer card, which is going to be the material I need he has to get those guns. The other two, though, much more straightforward in terms of not having an immediate weapon that outclasses them or something else available that you can transfer over stat-wise. So I'd say between all of our characters here, we're going to be looking good. And let's go ahead and head back real quick to, let's go ahead and try these new upgrades out. We're going to head back to floor number 6 here. And like I said, oh no, we're under the effects of a stun but went out. Like I said, we're still going to have Odin, who's really going to be the big floor boss of floor 6. And then we're going to have our rumors that we need to spread as well now that we have the rumor mill freed up, and we can get these legendary weapon rumors a lot quicker. Just because of the way this game works, you know, you gotta get one then the other. And it's kind of like, okay, you get this, then you get this, then you get this. All right. There's Junji. Funny enough, he doesn't have anything to say about Kudon Monster that we just gave to Yasuo for the mutation gear and also the rank up gear and stuff. Alright, we still have more stuff to do here in the 6th room of the basement. We'll go ahead back to area 6. And like I said, basically what we have going on here in area 6 now, we're gonna have Odin, who we still need to fight. He's on the list. Let me go ahead and save it real quick. We have the rumors to upgrade our weapons, so the party's gonna have a lot stronger weapons and baseline stats, which is gonna make them even more OD going to the Torafude dungeon. And we're gonna have some spell skills as well, or some spell rumors as well. Let's see if we can pull Odin out again. See if he's ready to come out. He was taking a nap earlier. He was like, I'm not ready yet. Been up all night partying. 4th of July stuff. And a wonderful post 4th of July to you here in our American viewers, as well as very couple days late. I know we said Canada Day there on the 1st, but a great celebration of independence still to you as well, Canada. So taking that whole week to celebrate your independence. Same with the American viewers. Good to be with you guys here. Okay, so it doesn't look like Odin's going to come out using the Astoma trick. He might just want to scrap the old-fashioned way, which is okay, honestly. Alright, let's see if we get any of our contacts here.
So, who wants to have their face?
No, but I am looking forward to this fight because I feel like we have some unfinished business in this fight here. I got the mutation gear on Ulala. I'm going to go ahead and try to get Rinrock up mutated here. If the mutation gear actually works on Rinrock here, I don't even know. This is going to be so awesome. Be like, wow. That's going to be a huge let's go moment. Alright, going back to just going back to Meltdown. Alright, and Magdine. Actually, let's Affectionate Prayer on this one. Alright, see what we got here. Upgrade those weapon upgrades aren't going to really do much right now until I get that baseline upgrade. Other than on my attack spells, Katsuya is going to be a lot more lethal.
We'll hear your excuses at the station.
Nope, no mutation gear work right there. I was hoping we get like straight mutation gear work right there, but nah. I believe this bulletin board has a some of the bulletin boards have the clues for getting the code on them.
I feel sorry for you.
Alright, here we go. Speaking of clues and codes, let's go ahead and get some information from these guys. Now, remember you can get to the Sumuru prison after Mount Iwado. Talk to Tatsuya. I'll show you that same spot here too later on the stream. But he's got both the Suo brothers on guitar. I love his Fender Stratocaster. I love that front look of it. They even got the headstock looking like, they actually put a little like effort into making that look like a Fender Strat. I love it. No, I'm surprised he didn't play a red one. He just straight plays a black one. I guess it makes sense. So badass. Alright, here we go, right here. Like I said, we got the queue free. Please keep this a secret from others. There is a rumor that the legendary coin has hidden powers. So we finally have the rumors that we can spread that will increase the legendary weapon's power. And just like a lot of those rumor spells, there's going to be 4 variants of that. The neutral version, for their physical damage. A weakened version that will be spread if demons run away. Hopefully we don't see that, but they get frightened. They'll be like, I'm going to tell everybody your fucking weapons suck, basically. The elemental version for dark power, and then the magic boosting one, which is actually, I believe, and a lot of people across the board believe, is the strongest version, because that's just going to be a pure plus 60 magic attack boost. So that's what we're going to farm out here. These are going to be the rumors that actually make our legendary weapons really, really feel like they're up there in the legendary tier with a plus 60 base stat line boost. Go ahead and see if we can get that same thing here. Hold on here. I'm actually just going to have Mr. Crowley do the one about the coin here. Read a rumor. So now we get this option for rumors about the legendary weapons. No longer do we just have rumors about the spells. We have rumors about the legendary weapons. Go ahead and spread the weapons. About the legendary coin. So that's the dark power. We're not going to do that one. But as you can see, now we do have those rumors started. And let's go ahead and see if we can farm that mutation there on Renok so she can turn into Ku. Though I might be a little over leveled for Ku. Maybe that's why he's having issues.
Let's end this.
Because usually I can get modification abilities pretty easy as long as they do have them. Oh, well, nothing there. Alright, let's go ahead here and take a look. I believe Renok, her only appearance was in Persona 2 here, so I love my demon loadout here, like my whole loadout. This is, if you haven't seen my loadout of Personas here, this is a really great party of like special characters. They all have a unique meaning for most part of the other. Like right here, Nodens. This right here is the actual avatar of Theamon. If you're really a big fan of the Persona lore, you're going to know who I'm talking about. This is an avatar of him. They use the Cthulhu version of this, which is why I say you can't, like, if Persona 6 is going to get back to the dark, ominous, supernatural themes, it has to have that Cthulhu lore vibe tied into it, because even though we have a Celtic also legend and lore for Noden, this one takes more of that Cthulhu legend, which also kind of also takes from the Celtic legend, but talking about that fight with the chaos, the creeping, crawling chaos, Nylarthotep, who we met on our last big stream there. Check that out on our channel. So we got Nodens. He's the avatar for Theamon. That's his significance. Bacchus, the great thing about him is this is just the Roman name of Dionysus, the god of wine, intoxication, and partying. So right here, this is just Dionysus, but like probably the most chill form and least colorful form of you've ever seen. His modern interpretations are a lot different, and one of the few times he's ever been called Bacchus. We got Izanami here, which is the, of course, final boss of Persona 4. He looks a lot different in this game, guys. I'm going to be real with you. She looks a lot different than she does in Persona 4, especially in that final form. That final form is menacing. But this is right here is going to be Izanami. And she's Japan's legendary god of life. Gave birth to Japan and its gods, so she's the mother of Japan. Huge, lots of stuff going on with her in Persona 4. Wondering how much of the story they're going to keep, if they're going to keep that core story. And all about Izanami as well on that game for the Persona 4 revival. Ildana, just a great Persona. Rinok, I believe she only appeared once. That was in this game right here. Arthur also only had a select few appearances. Of course, he's the legendary English hero that halted the invasion of the Saxons, King Arthur of the Round Table. And yep, and pretty much that's most of them right there. The honorable mentions. Let's go ahead and get down to it. Odin, where are you at, dog? Now Perry, the fairy, I want to say she had a limited number of appearances as well.
Don't underestimate me, you bastard.
I got risk on press everybody for info. I don't want anything other than info. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can get another rumor here. Oh, nothing. Unfortunate. Old tight lips over there, we call that. I think this one's Persuade Special. I just gotta speed through it. Do we get some info? No! Unfortunate. Oh, I guess we're just gonna have to turn it up.
Hold him down.
Now, fingers crossed we get that Rinok to go to Ku.
It's self-defense. There's no
Ku, come on, Ku. Oh! Mutation Gear, what are you doing? You know what it is? I'm gonna have to switch her to Maya. That's exactly what it is. I'm gonna have to switch her ass to Maya. Let me check my who has the highest luck stats in my game. Yeah, I'm gonna switch her over to... I'm gonna switch her over to Renok. Give her the mutation gear. Alright, let's go ahead and give Maya the mutation gear. And if you're just joining the stream, you can check out where we got that mutation gear earlier in the stream. That's going to help our chances for getting what we need in hidden skills and unlocks. Also, parameter increases, so skill stat increases, stuff like that. All the good stuff we need. Just for using fusion spells. Imagine that being rewarded for actually playing the game and using the mechanics as intended. Alright. Info! No! What? Come on, man. Help us out. We need info on my awesome legendary weapons. You guys should be knowing all the good juicy gossip about my legendary weapons and how awesome they are. Hasn't word spread about how awesome my weapons are? I guess not. Got some tight lips out here. Tight lips indeed.
Hold him down.
But can we get the mutation? Come on, come on, mutation. No, level up. Oh, Tatsuya. Tatsuya, let's go. Can I, is that Haster? Can I get Haster now? I think that's level 61, so I can go, the way this game works is like, what, +5 levels from your highest character, so I think I can get level 61 summons now? Might have to take a look at that. That's gonna be goated. Alright, Aries, you had some good info for us last time. Maybe you have something for us this time too. We're gonna play you some songs. Play some of that Persona Rock for you. Let's go spit fire through this. Yo! Aries, my dude! Thank you! This is the one right here, ladies and gentlemen. Please keep this a secret from others. There's a rumor that the legendary coin may actually be the strongest. So, that rumor right there is exactly what we're gonna have Mr. Crowley. Mr. Crowley, what's wrong in your head? Was that legendary coin that shot you dead? And it is going to be a legendary coin. And now everybody in the demon world is going to be talking about how it is the strongest legendary weapon. And now we are officially going to have Balfu's best in slot here. The legendary coin. It's powerful. Alright. That's it right there. So now Balfu just got a literally a baseline plus 60 stat boost to his stats just from the legendary coin. See if I can. I'll have to show you after the battle here. But that legendary coin is going to give him a plus 60 advantage right there. Plus 60 baseline stat to his tech right there, or magic. So really it says 48, but it's pretty much going to be at 108. Let's go ahead and try that out here. I'm going to put him at the bottom of this one. And see what kind of damage this does.
Let's get this over.
Alright, Balfu, let's go. Oh, look at that. Almost 600 damage. You can already tell it's an effect. That was almost 600 direct damage. Now, I could get it for Maya and get her plus 60, but she's already at 99 tech. So I feel like maybe at this point, that's a little bit overkill. A little bit overkill, guys. But even if I did give it to Maya, she'd have that plus 60. Hell, I might even get one. Because the only other one I need is Tatsuya's. So now that we got Balfu's, let's get Ulala's.
Don't get in my way.
And there's Succubus back here. I'm actually gonna talk to her. So again, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in, I just showed you how to get the best weapons, best in slot for characters like Balfu and Ulala with the legendary weapon set there on Persona 6. And as well, showed you how to get their best and strongest variations. And this variation's going to give a plus 60 boost to the magic stat. Just flat plus 60 boost. Let's go ahead and make a contract with Succubus here. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I need her card, Open Sesame. She gives the Trifuri? I think that's the card. Basically the Seed of Escape, that instant escape, Trifuri. It's in a lot of different Persona games. She's the one that drops the learnable skill card for it, so I'm just going to try to get it from her through a negotiation.
You're all under arrest.
Not much going on here. Just take them out. Now I want to do I'm gonna get on Ibusu and I'm gonna pop a special attack boost. I'm gonna see how much it does. Look at that, that's 700 damage. Wow. Absolutely insane. Balfu's juiced. Balfu's on the fucking juice right now. He is juiced to the gills with that plus 60 magic attack increase. Save. That is a save right there. Absolutely insanity. Alright, now we're gonna have to work on Ulala real quick. We gotta get Ulala the same effect for her knuckles. She's gonna be bumpy knuckles. Yeah, that's a very esoteric reference. Alright, let's go ahead here and I want to see if I can like get a quick look at that. If it shows up on my actual like weapon here. Here it is right here. Okay. So it was just called the legendary coin earlier, right? Now you can see its name. It has a name. This is now called the Nayuta. The legendary coin turns into the Nayuta. It is 180 attack now. Baseline, so at 160 it got plus 20. It's 180 now. And it gets a plus 60 special attack boost. Earth type. It's an Earth type weapon. I believe. I can also try that on Earth attacks themselves here. And test out the difference, seeing if just Earth moves might also get an upgrade, but it should be just a plus 60 magic attack in general.
You okay with that?
Let's see if Mr. Crowley has anything for us again. Alright, I'm gonna try forming a different contract with Poosel. Pookie? No, it's not Pookie. We'll get Poosel. Alright. Balfu, you're awesome. Alright, we're gonna break one with Crowley here. He seems to be pretty tight-lipped. Alright, now we're on the way if you're just joining us for upgrading our legendary weapons. Showed you how to get the legendary weapons, best in slot weapons for these characters. I am curious. Let me check real quick. Okay, I was gonna do an earth attack, but not worth it. Let's see how high we can get Balfu's attack here. I just want to see how, like, I think this is going to probably do 1,000 damage. I think this right here with his upgraded weapons and stats might just do 1,000 damage. Alright, we're going to go ahead and throw a special attack boost. That's just going to boost his magic attack even more. Good night. Good fucking night. I thought 1,000 was going to be, like, on the higher end. I didn't know like 1,500 was going to be on the higher end. Balfu, those, like I said, these are the best in slot weapons. For a reason. Absolutely. We have that absolute nuke coming to the freaking front line of the NWO. And since we are preparing for frontal assault on the NWO, we're just going to be grinding it out here. Looks like we have Ares again. He's been pretty good on the information here, so let's go ahead. He likes when we play music for him. What's going on, Ares? Does fucking music soothe the God of War destruction? See if we can get some more info. Let's see if we can get some more destruction info on another legendary weapon here. Oh, tight-lipped, bro. Tight-lipped. Alright, let's see what Ulala's got now. I'm gonna give her Arthur. She should have a super strong attack now. Now they're gonna get the turn, I think. We'll see. They might get the turn. Let's go ahead and try this out. I'm gonna throw on Bacchus because he can do a regular attack boost on. Actually, let's do that regular attack boost on Ulala instead of Maya. Alright, there's Dionysus, aka Bacchus. Ow, that was huge. Almost 1,000 damage. Fortunately, this asshole right here blocked a lot of it here, so... We're just gonna go ahead and double it up on him. Have some roast chicken. Just like the 4th of July, hit it on the grill. Bada bing, bada boom.
It's self-defense. There's no problem with that.
Alright, nothing yet, man. No Odin yet. And no rumors about Ulala's weapon. Let me make sure I got Ulala's weapon equipped. I'm gonna unequip it and equip it again. Just to make sure there's not like something in the game code. Alright, so we got the legendary coin here. I cannot get over how strong that one upgrade made Balfu. It's just so absolutely insane. And the crazier part is, like I said, the handguns that Lucifer gives you is even stronger than that. So imagine that, a game actually making you feel strong and rewarding you for your time. Feels great. We need to talk to you anyways. Alright, time for some girl talk. What? Bro, what? Well, she didn't like that. Put that. Alright, let's go ahead here and, pretty much same thing here. Unfortunately, they have a lot of setups that are like reduce physical and then something that's weak to physical. So you're gonna have to do one or the other. Oh wow, my gosh, look at that. So it all makes sense now. Hopefully it all makes sense. It all is coming together. My builds, the methods to my madness on this game. Why I didn't bother buying a lot of weapon upgrades and stuck to armor upgrades, because weapons don't really matter, like I said. And then you get this point in the late game where you can kind of enjoy them a lot more, because you're going to have more focus on the magic at the beginning, and then it opens up the physical game later on with a lot of items and stat boosts. Kind of like the same thing with luck. You don't really need to upgrade luck at all. You don't need to upgrade strength at all. And you can still end up doing really good. I had Ulala pretty much with a starting fist up until this point, and just now gave her an upgrade to the best in slot items. You know, so that says anything.
Get in my way.
Alright here, guys. We'll see if we can get these rumors here. Hopefully these rumors start dropping a bit. Just trying to get Ulala's legendary weapon. No fucking way. Oh, we gotta love a fucking insta-kill like that. That was dirty. Alright, let's hit him with a pleen pleen plon. I'm trying to remember here if I have an earth skill, another earth skill user. I don't think I do. Ah, unfortunate. No other earth attacks. Darn. If I had another earth attack, I could do a actually I might need wind. Hold on here. Is it wind? It might be good. I think it's wind actually. Hold on. If that's the case, I can just use old Simpujin guy. Who's Simpujin? Like who has Simpujin? Like I don't remember who has Simpujin. Arthur. Okay, so it is Arthur. I think that should work. Alright, let's try that.
Go.
At least it was another fucking Mahamudo. There we go. Big fucking vein splash on you. Oh, you're so lucky that Ulala doesn't have her upgrade.
I am the champion.
Coming out here and disrespecting Maya like that. The fucking nerve. Man, that was so disrespectful. Alright, I guess I'm just trying to get a of these fuckers again.
I feel sorry for you.
I'm just gonna fucking talk to this dude. Maybe he'll have something for me here. What? What? Oh man. I'm not sure what to use on this one. Maybe Persuade? Like Persuade's always a good one. Let's go ahead and try. I like Persuade usually. Some variation of Persuade usually works. Oh, there we go. Alright, now I don't have to deal with that asshole. I can drop the Aqua Vein on him. Oh my god, I did it backwards. No. Oh, that's crazy. They got the Mahamudo and the Mahamahan in this fight. That is fucking absolutely dastardly. That they would even think of that. That is crazy. Yeah, you all got the fucking one-hitters on this fight, don't you? Oh my gosh.
You are not good enough.
That damage is great. Oh, mutation time. Apollo, probably. Oh my gosh, why? Why would you get my hopes up like that? I don't think she can I thought she could evolve, but I don't know if she can. Usually I would have gotten a modification ability by now. As many times as I've used her infusion spells. Alright, so look out for Odin here. Also looking out for some rumors. Trying to get this last rumor for Ulala's weapon here. The Ares.
Sorry for
Can we make up again? Let's just make up here. There we go. Perfect.
Don't underestimate me, you bastard!
Let's see if she knows anything here. And we're just looking out for the... Ah, nothing, man. Oh, well. Maybe we don't got it here. I think what we'll just do is then look for... Just maybe look for Odin. I think we might just look for Odin then and call it on that.
Everyone, get in, get in!
We've gotten a lot done on this stream anyways, accomplished, showing you guys how to get these legendary weapons, get the legendary rumors that make them upgraded to their final forms and even stronger. Best in slot gear.
Let's get this over.
Also the location of the mutation gear, as well as the fast rank up accessory and the reduced SP cost accessory.
They call this the logical result.
Like I said, all in all, good amount done on this stream. Okay, let's go ahead and farm own it. Oh, also showed you the crackhead cow, where to find that, Kudan, which goes into as well the last thing, my previous point. let's go ahead here. I'm just going to use the Estema trick. To try to get Odin to drop. Looks like Odin's still hiding. I haven't triggered his battle yet. Where are you at, Odin? Nothing yet. No Odin. Alright. Run it back. No luck yet. Come on, Odin. Come on, buddy. Where you at, Odin? Is there a hallway that doesn't have traps? There we go. Right up here by Sachiko's letter. I'm gonna try it one more time. We'll try a stem one more time. See if we can get Odin out here. So you can see a super early version of the Persona of Odin, who has made quite a bit of actually appearances in the SMT and Persona titles. Oh my goodness. Like Odin's gonna be camera shy today. Oh, nothing. Oh well. Go back this way here. Yep, nothing. Oh well, that's gonna be a good place to wrap up today's Persona 2 stream. Now, pretty much, I am ready to head into the next map. Just got the blank maps from Salam. Got my legendary weapons. Use the item breeders to get a couple of crafting materials ready, and also crafted 2 legendary weapons, upgraded one of them, so we'll still have Ulalos to go, but that's a good start and a good place to finish. Really excited to get through to the final pretty much conclusions of our story here. I think we just have really a few more bosses to go here, so Maya's been battling it out, rumor at a time. Really excited to see where the story is going to wrap up here and take us, and where's going to take us next. And if you love deep RPGs and a strong story and tactical combat, this one's really truly a gem. As always, don't forget to hit that follow button, that like button if you want to see more Persona 2 in action. Check out all of our channels and my playlist at Jigoku_gaming, Twitch and YouTube, and let's see what kind of crazy rumors we can make true next time. See you later.